All right, let's just jump right in. The way your customers find you is totally changing. I mean, the marketing tactics that were crushing it yesterday are just becoming less and less effective by the minute. And if you're not ready for what's coming, you're gonna get left in the dust. And this right here really tells the story. A wild 26% of all searches now end without a single click. Think about that for a second. More than 1 out of every 4 people gets their answer right on the results page and never even visits a website. This isn't just some small trend, it's a massive, massive shift in how people behave.
So, here's the bottom line. If you're still running on the same strategies you used in 2024, you're already playing from behind. The ground is literally shifting beneath our feet, and it's time to write a whole new playbook.
So here's our game plan. We're going to cut through all the noise. We'll start by talking about why the old playbook is obsolete. Then we'll dive into 3 huge strategic shifts: winning inside the ecosystem, mastering AI, and navigating this new age of search. And finally, we'll put it all together into your new playbook for 2026. Okay, so let's tackle the core challenge head on. That classic model we all know, drive traffic to a landing page, capture a lead, it's breaking down. The fundamental rules of the game have changed, and those old methods, they're just not giving us the returns they used to. And that brings us to our first major strategic shift. It's time to stop trying to pull people away from the platforms they actually enjoy using. The new goal, the real win, is to get amazing at engaging and converting them right where they already are. Now, here's why this is so unbelievably critical. Platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it, their number one goal is to keep users on their platform. The second your post says, click the link in my bio, boom, the algorithm just crushes your reach. You're actively fighting against the platform's goals, and you pay for it with less visibility and higher ad costs. So how do you play their game and win? You keep the whole process inside the platform. It's actually a pretty simple 3-step flow. First, you create content that gets people to comment with a specific keyword. Second, an automation tool kicks in and sends them a DM to start a conversation. And finally, you capture their info right there in the chat. It's seamless, it's less friction, and the algorithm absolutely loves it. Now, as part of this in-ecosystem strategy, something really cool is happening with live video. In a world that's just flooded with AI content, people are starving for authenticity. Going live shows there's a real human behind the brand, and the platforms are rewarding it big time. I mean, YouTube will now even automatically chop up your live streams into vertical clips for you, doing all the hard work. And this is where things get really wild. AI is just shattering language barriers. There are tools now that can auto-dub your videos into dozens of languages using your own voice. We're seeing creators blow up their audience by 30, even 50% just by reaching people they could never talk to before. You're not just a local brand anymore, you're an instant global brand. Okay, this leads us perfectly into our second huge shift, mastering the AI revolution. Because let's be real, AI is both the biggest threat and the biggest opportunity in marketing today. The whole key is figuring out how to use it as a tool, not a crutch. But first, let's talk about the danger. There's this thing people are calling the AI slop problem. A recent study found that the error rates, when AI just makes stuff up, were almost identical between the free tools and the paid ones. This means teams are trusting these super confident but totally wrong answers, and it's leading to wasted time, constant rework, and campaigns that just flat out fail. So the most important thing is to use AI smartly. The people who are winning with it follow a simple framework. Number 1, use AI for your first draft, never the final one. 2, you have to rigorously check every single statistic and claim it spits out. And 3, use it for brainstorming ideas, but a human needs to be in charge of the final strategy. AI should be a force multiplier for your brain, not a replacement for it. But hey, AI isn't just a threat. It is a massive, massive opportunity. The next big thing in SEO isn't just about ranking on Google anymore. It's about becoming a trusted source that AI engines like ChatGPT actually cite in their answers. This is a brand new channel for discovery. So how do you do that? You basically have to spoon feed the AI, publish really detailed listicles in super specific niches, use clean formatting like headers and tables, use digital PR to get other trusted sites to cite you, keep your content fresh with last updated dates, and the big one, use schema markup, which is basically just code that explicitly tells the AI what your page is all about. And that flows right into our third and final shift, really understanding this new age of search. Search isn't a place you go to anymore, like Google's homepage. It's become this fragmented ecosystem of discovery that's happening on dozens of different platforms all the time.
I mean, just look at these numbers. They're staggering. Instagram is handling 6.5 billion searches a day. YouTube sees over 3 billion. TikTok is basically the new search engine for finding products. Your customers are looking for you everywhere. And if your entire strategy is just Google, you are completely invisible where they spend most of their time.
So, what's the play? It's what we call search everywhere optimization. It's a mindset shift, really. You have to start creating content that is formatted and structured so it can rank across all these different places, from social media all the way to AI chat.
And this shift is coming for advertising too. When platforms like ChatGPT eventually roll out ads, they're not going to work like Google ads. Google targets what you type, a keyword. These new AI ads, they're going to target who you are based on your entire conversation history, your goals, your problems. It's identity-based advertising, and it is going to be incredibly precise. This all begs the million-dollar question for the near future. Where is search actually going to happen in 2026? The answer might not be what you're expecting. The next major leap is AI moving directly into the browser layer. I want you to imagine opening Chrome and just asking it to compare the best marketing tools. The AI inside your browser will give you a summary, make a recommendation, and even show you ads before you ever visit a single website. So, this requires another fundamental shift in how we think. Your website's main job is changing. It has to become a super well-structured data source that AI browsers can easily pull from, even if a human never clicks to your page. That structured data and schema we talked about, it's not optional anymore. It's table stakes. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground. So let's pull all of this together into a clear, actionable playbook for 2026. And it's all built on 3 strategic pillars to help you grow. Your new playbook really comes down to these 3 pillars. First, win inside the ecosystem. Stop fighting the algorithms. Capture leads on platform and use AI translation to go global. Second, master the AI revolution. Use AI as your incredibly smart assistant, not a blind replacement, and focus on becoming an authority that AI engines trust and cite. And third, dominate the new age of search. That means optimizing your content for discovery everywhere and rebuilding your website to be a data source for AI browser. So, I'll leave you with this one final thought. Every single piece of content you create, every page on your website, every social media post you make, it is all actively teaching AI what to think about your brand. It's building the connections that will drive recommendations and ads for years to come. So the question is, what story are you telling it?